Jackson, Board of Director of Empower University.
I'm Chris Walls, Vice President of Empower University.
My name is Brandon Jackson, Affiliate Partner of Empower University.
I'm Daryl Sanderson, Affiliate Partner of Empower University. Who is Empower University? Empower University is a nonprofit organization geared towards mitigating the social, mental, physical, and economical deficiencies of youth at risk.
Our mission is to maximize their full potential by teaching them life skills including moral principles, basic education, and job readiness through our specialized programs. An example of Empower University would be a Boys and Girls Club combined through a church.
A place where kids can come after school and during the summer
To get guidance from their mentors,
receive spiritual words of wisdom,
specialized tutoring for their schoolwork,
provide training for their respective sport.
So man, Kobe's death to me, it was crazy. Like at the beginning, I didn't even believe it. I got the notification to my phone. I was like, oh, this has to be fake news. But at the end of the day, when I finally realized that it was true, I mean, it hurt bad. But at the end of the day, I always took from Kobe, you know, the 24/8 Mamba mentality, always work hard, you know, so at the end of the day, you'll never have any excuses if you fail, so you'll know that you gave it your all. And, you know, with him switching over from, you know, his basketball career, becoming a more of a family man and businessman, and, you know, embarking on new endeavors, I mean, it was great. I liked everything he did.
So for me, man, I'm not even gonna lie. I was not a fan of Kobe, basketball-wise. But his death, it did impact me. And I started thinking about all the times when he was competing against players that I were fans of. I had to respect his mentality. He ended a lot of the guys' championship chances that I rooted for. And that's the reason why I pretty much didn't like him his whole basketball career. Since he has retired, I found a new light for him. I started to like him off the court more than I did on the court. The connection he had with his daughter, Gigi, coaching her, training her, the mentor he was to her and her friends. I started looking at that in the way that the nonprofit that we're doing right now with the organization, that's what I want to do and instill in these kids. I want to give them somebody to look up to besides a basketball player, NFL star. They need heroes in their own city, somebody they can go and talk to that's the normal guy, because we didn't really have close mentors or somebody to look up to as superheroes in our community. We always had to look at, you know, Kobe or Jordan or, you know, Deion Sanders, somebody that you look up to, that there's somebody you can't reach out to and touch and talk to like that. So with our nonprofit organization, Empower University, I want to instill that in kids and give them that mentorship and those life skills that they can come back and talk to normal people like me and my friends and give them somebody to look up to besides a sports figure.
Man, Kobe was just a big inspiration to me, man, on the court and off the court, man. When I first got the news that he passed, it was kind of like a nightmare that I just wanted to wake up from. And just kind of seeing like Kobe just one of those invincible people that you just never think would die. That he'd just always be alive, inspiring people, and just pushing kids to always work hard and do their best and be successful. In order to reach your goals, you got to put in work. And with his mama mentality, he just instilled into me just those principles and those values that if you put the work in, put the time in, that you will reach your goals. And if not, you will get very, very close. And he was just one of those guys that started impacting me more and more as he retired, because people would never think he'd die, because some people would say he's still playing in the league now. But as he retired and he got off the court and started pushing more towards the coaching and being a businessman, being more in tune with his daughters and stuff like that, kind of reminded a lot of myself, being around the youth and coaching and just wanting to instill everything that I learned into those guys as well. So, and Kobe just will forever live in my soul.
When I got the news Kobe passed, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't believe it. That headline is something that when you see, it just doesn't make sense. I never thought that I would ever see Kobe Bryant is dead, and that's because for me, he's my superhero. From 5, 6 years old, watching Kobe Bryant play basketball, he was inspiration. His dedication, his hard work, his mentality. I was able to take that and apply it to my life, the things that I cared about. And even with his transition after his career ended, his retirement, the things he was interested in, his passion for new things, it inspired me to be myself. Kobe wasn't afraid of showing who he truly was. He oftentimes, you know, joked around with his teammates, and it would be things that normally he may not be comfortable talking about with, but because he was comfortable in his own skin, he did it. So for those things, Kobe will always have a special place in my heart.